Alright, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today we're checking out SCP-4217, Contain the Bismarck Part 2. This is Part 2 of 2 from the SCP Illustrated. So yeah, this one's actually featuring like 4 or 5 other YouTubers, so this should be interesting, man. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, join our Discord, follow me on Twitch, and yeah, let's get into this video.
Good day everyone, and welcome back to SCP Illustrated, entry log 106. Today we're finishing SCP-4217. If you haven't seen the first one, make sure you have, or else you're not going to understand this.
Yes, I have.
This is a keter class SCP, and in light of YouTube's latest crackdown on my channel, there is only one minor scene of human experimentation.
What did
and if
do to him, man?
suffer from photosensitive epilepsy, there's quite a few flashing images towards the end, so you might want to avoid that part. Without further ado, let's begin.
You know what's funny? I always remember watching WWE, and that was always a warning before it started. If you have epilepsy, flashing lights. Also on PlayStation, they do that. Hey man, what happened to his fucking channel, dude? What did YouTube do to him? I mean, maybe the pictures or the artwork. They did demonetize it. Probably. They demonetize fucking everything these days, man. You can't make any content that you want to make anymore, man. It has to be child friendly. You guys can read this, man. I ain't reading it for you. Come on, son. Hey, man, this is like a movie.
On the 16th of February 1985, a team from MTF Gamma-6 Deep Feeders was dispatched to verify the status of SCP-4217. On the 19th of February 1985, the surface crew reported that the dive team had remained submerged for several hours past what their oxygen supplies allowed.
They're dead.
Shortly thereafter, they detected the distress signal from the submersible's black box recorder and retrieved it. Transcript follows. Subjects are Agent Victor Miller and Charles Taylor aboard a submersible equipped with a marine probe. Transcript begins 26 minutes into recording.
Hey, point the lights that way. I think I saw something.
Sure. Yeah, I think that's it.
Man, I never thought I'd be happy to see it.
I never thought I'd be happy to see it demonetized. What the fuck?
Seriously. Let the record show that we've located the wreckage of SCP-4217. We will now begin our survey of its current status.
It looks like the stern's been buried in sand. Likely from a landslide caused when it struck the base of this mountain. Wait, we're underwater. Is landslide the right word?
Let the record also show that neither of us knows the word for an underwater landslide.
Funny guy.
Anyway, bring us in so we can confirm the kill and get out of here.
On it. Hey, the file mentioned a psionic field. Check the case counter.
Right. Looks like it's reading normal background levels.
Alright. Confirming the absence of psionic influence.
The ARI is showing slightly higher than normal Eve levels, but below what they said would indicate the protection runes being active.
Good. We're 2 for 2 so far.
Yeah, looks like this whole trip is going to be a waste of time. I don't know why they thought this thing might still be a threat. It got shelled for something like 2 straight hours, and then spent 40 years at the bottom of the ocean.
This guy's chatting shit. He deserved to go.
I'm not so sure. Take a look at that hull.
What do you mean? It looks just like a normal ship's hull.
Yeah, exactly. You'd think it'd have things like barnacles all over it after 4 decades.
It's luring you in, man.
So it's anomalously barnacle-proof. Big deal?
It's a big deal if it means the other properties are active.
Yeah, I know. Hang on a sec. Let me see what else is in the file.
Yeah, not much concrete info from what I remember.
Well, says here it could regenerate. That might be the barnacle proofing. There's the mutation ammo, which supposedly got blown up. And some kind of power supply that may or may not even be anomalous. Yeah, that's not much to go on. And the last 2 would be inside the hull.
Well, there's no way the sub's gonna get inside, so it looks like it's time for the robot.
Guess so. Try to find us an open hatch or something, and I'll get it started up.
I think I saw something earlier up on the bow. Yeah, Yeah, here. Does that look big enough?
That'll work. Alright, let's see what's inside.
Alright. Why are we going inside? Oh.
Damn, it's in even better condition inside. It's gotta be regenerating. We should have seen some sign of battle damage by now.
Yeah, it's spotless. I don't even see any rust. You could still read these signs.
Speaking of which, I think that one is pointing towards the turrets. Let's go.
No, don't go to the turret. This is where they go to a turret and they see the eyeball just staring at them. You know, and dead.
Yeah, there should be some skeletons, right? File said 1,500 crew members were unaccounted for.
Bro, they're doing the Davy Jones shit, bro. The Flying Dutchman. That's what this should be called. Shouldn't be contained in Bismarck. It should be the Flying Dutchman.
Yeah, I know. Damn, this is creepy. Well, here it is. Let's see what's inside. What the?
Told you, he saw the eye.
We seem to have found something attached to the interior structure of one of the main turrets. It looks like stone, but it doesn't seem right.
It looks like it's coming through that bulkhead there. I'm taking us around to the other side. Yeah, there's even more here.
There's even more down that corridor. It seems to get thicker towards the stern.
It looks like it's growing from that way. I really don't think this is stone.
Yeah. Yeah, we should probably take a sample of the surface.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Agreed.
Come on, man. We've got a job to do here.
Alright, I'm doing it.
Big mistake.
That's definitely not stone. It's like rubber.
All the more reason to find out what it actually is.
Come on, you piece of...
It's just like
There you
tentacle,
go.
my guy.
What's that stuff coming out?
It's bleeding. Get us out of here, Vic.
It's got that bleeding, man. It's waking up.
Get us out of here, Vic.
Fucking run.
What about the robot?
Robot.
robot.
I'm cutting the umbilical. Now let's go.
Fine, I'm on it. Did you see that on the superstructure?
Yeah. The ship has eyes. Why does it have eyes?
I told you. They're gonna
This
see
is
the
supposed
eye.
to be an easy mission.
I called it, and they're gonna see the fucking eye. And they did.
What was that? Shit!
He just drowned. Or got eaten. Or both.
The first sighting of SCP-4217 in its current form was made shortly thereafter.
Shouldn't have disturbed it.
It was responsible for sinking 2 cargo carriers and 1 cruise liner prior to the establishment of current containment procedures. Cover stories were disseminated to explain the lost vessels. Foundation misinformation teams reconstructed a replica of the Bismarck and sank it 100 kilometers east of the location of SCP-4217's rediscovery. Arrangements were then made for a high-profile civilian oceanographer to discover it on the 8th of June 1989. Addendum 2 recovered documents.
They covering their ass, dog. They don't want you to see that Bismarck. They made a fake one, so if anyone does go and look for it, it's still under the sea.
Following the collapse of the USSR and subsequent dissolution of GRU Division P,
R.I.P.
the Foundation acquired a number of documents that GRU-P had recovered during the Soviet occupation of Germany. Among these documents were a number of internal Obscura Corp memos.
Obscura Corp. Hey man, if you haven't seen the GRUP division reaction,
to be related to SCP-4217.
Commander Reuter, the specimen's condition is finally stabilized, although it remains essentially comatose. Fortunately, this state of
I can't tell if this man's doing a fake accent or if he just got a real one.
affairs suits our purposes.
Seems a
Oddly,
bit fake.
most of the damage doesn't seem to have been caused by the crash, but I digress. I can explain more during your inspection next week if you're interested. We estimate that the nutrient supplies recovered with the specimen will last at least another month. After analyzing some samples,
so
the
it's at the
nutrients
bottom.
seem to be mostly carbon-based with a few exotic ingredients that we should be able to synthesize. Progress on interfacing the specimen with modern electrical systems is also on schedule. Inform B&V that Contact F should have its engine within the year. Commander Reuter, I have some
I
reservations.
just love it. It just says hi or demonetized. You probably would get demonetized for saying. Why would you get demonetized for saying a word? This is getting stupid, bro.
It's about your plans for the artifact. Yes, the trials did show that its effect could extend out to the ranges you desired, but they were greatly diminished. Furthermore, our test subjects have been far from peak physical or mental health. We don't know if it will do more than slightly confuse enemy crews. Please, we need to study it more before trying to use it.
Dr. Mayer, in the 3 years that you've been given to work on your latest soldier enhancement project, it has been a consistent disappointment.
Oh.
However, after reading the report on your last failure, I believe you may have accidentally created something useful. I will be at your facility this Thursday for a demonstration of Compound 17 and its interesting side effects. If what you show me is satisfactory, I might be willing to extend your deadline. I suggest you take full advantage of this opportunity.
So that's how the mutations come. They're trying to make fake enhanced soldiers, and they ended up with this.
In light of this discovery, the Foundation conducted investigations of the individuals named in these correspondences. Records indicate the deaths of Otto Schmidt in 1940 and Hans Meyer in 1941, with no evidence found to contradict this information. Dietrich Klossner was acquired by the United States military in Operation Paperclip and later died of natural causes in 1976. The Department of Defense has thus far refused to disclose information on his post-war work. References to Karoud can be found in other obscure Corp documents up until 1944, after which no further information on him has yet been found.
He did.
Addendum 3, Incident 421709. On the 22nd of July 1993, SCP-4217 appeared to enter a hostile state, and Foundation naval forces prepared to enact special containment procedures in response. However, before any vessels were able to reach firing range, Kurt Wegner, captain of the SCP Nemed, noticed that SCP-4217 was not moving from the location where it had surfaced. As this was different from previously observed behaviour, Captain Wegner ordered the SCPS Caesar and SCPS Partholon to hold position while he investigated. SCP-4217 was unresponsive to the presence of the SCPS Nemed, even when the latter drew within 200 meters. After a brief period of observation, Captain Wegner attempted to hail SCP-4217 over the radio. Transcript follows.
Big mistake.
This is Captain Kurt Wegner of the SCPS Nemed. Can you understand me? Repeat. This is Captain Kurt Wegner of the SCPS Nemed. Can you understand me? Please respond.
Confusion.
You speak German?
German.
Yes. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes. The ship.
Captain, SCP-4217's eyes just focused on us.
Yes, that's us. What about you? Can you tell us what you are or where you came from?
Confusion.
Do you mean you don't know or that you don't understand?
Understand. Remember many. Confusion.
What do you mean, remember many?
Captain, it's sending us a video feed.
Show me, and make a recording of it.
Yes, sir.
What is this?
Remember many.
So, are these your memories? Was that Jupiter? Is that where you're from?
Confusion.
Jupiter, the big planet with the red spot. The storm.
Storm. Red. Red storm. Red clouds.
Captain, your tentacles are starting to twitch. I think it's getting agitated.
Put some distance between us and it. Our weapons still trained on it? Good. Hold fire until I give the order. Tell Caesar and Partholon to prepare to engage. SCP-4217, please come down. What's wrong? Open fire!
Hey man, you brought back the PTSD, bro. Where did he come from? Jupiter. I still haven't reacted to that SCP, but still. Now he's got PTSD, now he's salty.
The SCPS Nemed, SCPS Caesar, and SCPS Partholon subdued SCP-4217 without further incident. SCP-4217 has not responded to subsequent attempts at communication.
Imagine speaking to that. I'd be scared.
And that concludes
Jesus. So that's the end of Container Bismarck Part 2. This one, I think I like this one better than the second part. I actually explained more about what's going on. I actually talked to it, which is kind of weird. But yeah, as every SCP, there's not enough details for me. It's actually frustrating that there's not enough details. I want to know what the hell's going on, how it was made, and what happened to that other guy that was making it. But, you know, maybe he's the weird thing, the weird squid. Who knows, man? That's the end of this video, man. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all next time.